So we have a short sequence to get you ready for the winter if you're skiing or snowboarding. So strengthening through legs, through core, and opening up through the body. We'll start off just by lying down onto the back and hugging the knees into the chest, just rocking here from side to side. Just massaging the back onto the mat. When you're ready, inhale, extend up through the heels, and we'll just bring some movement into the ankles. So we'll point and flex the feet, and then maybe bringing some little circles, circling the ankles in one direction. You can bring the hands onto the mat and just use the core strength to keep the legs supported. And then we hug the knees into the chest and we bring those circles into the hips. So we inhale, draw the knees in, exhale, circle the knees around. And then maybe changing direction, moving with the breath and just feeling the hips open up, both sides of the pelvis open. And we'll come into the core now. So we'll bring fingertips up, knees up, and then just extend out through opposite fingers and opposite toes. So we engage through the belly. As you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, come back through center and switch sides. So keeping the core engaged, keeping the belly engaged throughout each movement. Just moving with your breath, a couple more cycles. And then when you're ready, just hug knees in and rock your way up. Comfortable seat, and we'll just shake out through shoulders, maybe roll through the neck, maybe rolling the head from side to side. A bit of movement into the neck. And then we'll bring hands to heart, maybe setting an intention for your practice. Moment of calm, then we interlace hands on the exhale, round the back, push the palms away. On the inhale, draw the palms up towards the sky and twist over to one side. Using the back hand to just support and allow the spine to lengthen on the inhale. Come back through center. Hands come back into heart, interlace fingers the other way, push the palms away, inhale, draw the palms up, twist over to the other side, so lengthening on the inhale, twisting open as you exhale, feeling the spine long, core of the body engaged. Come back through center, and we come to a little cactus with the arms drawing shoulder blades together, opening through chest. And then rolling our way back to sit onto the heels with the toes tucked under, so activating through the feet. Inhale, come up and open the arms into our cactus in our little camel pose. And then exhale, come down, step our way back into downward facing dog. If you like, you can pedal feet here, just warming up into the legs, opening up through the hamstrings. On an inhale, we'll raise the right leg up any amount. On the exhale, step that foot forward, come into a lunge, just find a nice centered place, then drop the back knee and come up into Anjaneyasana. Exhale, bring the arms down into your cactus. As you inhale, draw arms up, and then moving with the breath, drawing the shoulder blades together behind the back. Inhale, coming up. Maybe add the back knee. So we exhale, drop the knee, open the arms. Inhale, draw everything up. Exhale to come down. Inhale to rise up. So moving at the pace of your breath. And just really bringing space into the front of the body, keeping the belly engaged. So a couple more at your own pace. Then we'll inhale, come up, and exhale, sink the hips back and flex the toes for half Hanumanasana. So breath into the right hamstring here, lengthening through the spine, and just feeling the back of the right leg open up. When you're ready to come up, we'll come back to downward facing dog. And we'll move to other side. Left leg rises, inhale, left foot forward on the exhale, dropping that knee. Inhale to come up, engage the belly. And as you exhale, we'll circle through the arms this time. So we inhale, come up, exhale, circle around. Maybe again adding that back knee, circling, inhale, come up, Exhale and drop down. Moving with your breath, keeping belly engaged, keeping everything drawing into the center line of the body. And then we'll lower down, coming up on the inhale, Anjaneyasana, and exhale, half Hanumanasana, straightening that left leg, flexing the toes, breath into the hamstring and the glute of that left side. Length through the spine, and then on an inhale, when you're ready, we'll step our way forward. Come into a forward bend, bending the knees, then inhaling, rising up, and coming hands to heart. On the inhale, rise up once again. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, hands onto the shins. Exhale, step back, we'll come to wide-legged position. The fingertips onto the mat as we lengthen. And then we'll just drop the weight of the pelvis over to one side and the other. So inhale, come up, exhale, sink over. Feel the pelvis, feel the groins and the hips open up with each cycle of breath. So just going as deep as you need, feeling the body open with each movement. And we'll bring heels in towards each other, toes out as we set up for Goddess. Bring the hands to the heart. And from here, we'll just sway the weight of the pelvis to the left and to the right. Just feeling the weight sink down, then inhale, straighten legs, straighten arms. And exhale, sink in once again. Bring hands onto the thighs. And then we'll just see, maybe you can lift up onto the toes, lifting the heel of one leg and then the other. Really feeling strength into the thighs now, strong legs. And maybe challenging to lift both heels up at the same time, spine stays long. And when you're ready to come up, just reaching up once again and then folding forward into our wide-legged forward bend. Keep the spine long, then we'll walk our way back to the front of the mat, stepping forward, lengthening on the inhale, folding on the exhale. Inhale, come all the way up, and exhale, hands to heart. Next inhale, we'll circle arms up and exhale our way into chair pose. So weight into the heels, feeling the legs strong, the spine long. Come back to the breath, and then we'll twist open to the left side. Come up onto the left toes and step that left foot back, setting up for Warrior Two. Inhale, come up, and exhale, sink down. Strong foundation into both legs. Then when you're ready, we'll inhale and open up into Reverse Warrior, and exhale, come through side angle, elbow to knee, and top arm reaches up and over. Keep that arm circling around, bring the right hand inside of the right foot, turn the right toes out to the right, lengthen the spine, drop the left knee, and we'll come down into lizard pose. So again, deep opening into the hips here. Just going down any amount that's comfortable, finding a suitable position for your body and just breathing into that space. When you're ready to come up, we'll come back up, lengthen the spine for a lunge, and then straighten both legs. Bring that left heel in for pyramid pose. When you're ready, step forward, back to the front of the mat, lengthen the spine and fold. And inhale, come up into chair once again. Opening to right side now, right toes, and then right foot steps back into Warrior Two, other side. Inhale, draw up. Exhale and sink in. Feel that strength into both legs, equally grounding down. Inhale, Reverse Warrior. And exhale, side angle, top arm reaches up and over. Keep that arm circling around. Left hand inside of left foot. For lizard, back knee can be up or down. We lengthen on the inhale and just sink in on the exhale. Keep the knee and the toes in line, just keep the knee joints safe. And just feel that openness into the right quad and into the left hip. Remembering to breathe. And then when you're ready to come up, just taking a moment in your lunge. And then straightening front leg, bringing that right leg in slightly for pyramid pose. Back into a lunge, then stepping forward, lengthening through the spine and folding. Inhale once again to chair. And then hands come to heart. Breath more in chair pose. And then come into Samastitihi, so standing at the front of the mat. Hugging in through the left leg and setting up for tree pose. So sole of the foot can either be to thigh, to calf, or to ankle. Anywhere that's not going to cause pressure into the knee joint. And then we root strongly through that right leg as we bring the hands to heart center. Encouraging balance into the body. If it's okay, we inhale, circle the arms up, maybe pressing palms together above the head. And then drawing hands back down center. When you're ready, we're going to bring that left ankle on top of the right knee. Come into standing pigeon, so flexing left toes back, bending into the right knee, spine long. Inhale, come up and release. We'll come to other side, take a moment in Tadasana, and then grounding into left leg and opening up into tree pose with the right leg, right sole of the foot, pressing into left leg. Hands can stay at heart or arms can reach up. Finding steadiness, finding balance in the pose and drawing hands into heart center. Then we'll bring the right ankle on top of the left knee, flexing the toes, reaching up, and then bending into that left leg for standing pigeon. Arms can stay up or hands can come to heart as we open up through the right hip and build strength into that left thigh. When you're ready to release, just circle arms. And then we'll come back through chair. Once again, strong legs come up onto both toes now as you bend the knees. And slowly make your way down onto your back, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Heels come in towards the hips, feet hips distance apart, and then we'll press up into bridge. So keeping the knees drawing into center, the big toes pressing down, opening through the front of the body as we engage the glutes, engage the hamstrings. On an exhale, we'll come down. Take a breath, and when you're ready, we'll just make our way back up again into bridge, this time maybe interlacing the hands behind the back, coming onto the shoulder blades, and then extending through the right heel, and maybe reaching the right heel up towards the sky, keeping that left knee drawing into center. Come down, switch sides. So left heel extends out and then up towards the sky. Right foot grounds strongly, the knee stays drawing into center. And you're ready to come down, just popping the foot down, lowering down, and hugging knees into chest. Once again, little rock side to side, arms to a T, and we'll drop both knees over to the right side. Maybe the hand comes on top of the thigh for a nice opening through that left side of the body. Nice stretch into the outer left thigh. Slowing down through the breath and coming through center, inhale, and exhale over to the other side. Again, trying to keep both shoulder blades in contact with the mat so we get a real nice twist through the center of the spine. Hug the knees in, and then when you're ready, we'll just extend out, extending through legs and arms and relaxing the body onto the mat for a brief Shavasana. Letting all the benefits of our practice just sink into our body, sink into our mind. Finding a nice place of stillness and calm. And when you're ready to come up, you can just press your way up to a seat. Take a moment. The hands come to the heart, we just take a moment to thank ourselves, to thank our practice, thank our body for all the wonderful things it does for us. And then you're ready to take on an awesome season or an awesome day on the hill.